Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Josh Keatley. I was really debating whether to make this video or not. I like to have nothing but positive videos on my channel. But I wanted to just update you, let you know, what happened to me, pretty crazy. So someone hacked into my accounts. And it was all my accounts relating to YouTube. My YouTube account, my network account that I work for, and PayPal, how I get paid. Man, so where to even start with this story? I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just jump straight to the point. Is a hacking group. Now I'm not gonna say their name, because that's what they want. They want the fame. They're a professional, slash a famous hacking group hacked into my accounts. Now it took me more than a week to figure out who it was. I'm gonna explain to you in a bit how I figured out who it was. They made it really obvious. They wanted me to know it was them. To kind of backtrack, how it all started was I was trying to log into my account, to see if my money was there, and I couldn't log into my account. I thought maybe the site was just down, PayPal. And so I go to log into, my network, to see how much I got paid, make sure everything was okay, and I couldn't log into that site either. I thought something was really weird, it's two accounts connected to my YouTube, that involves me getting paid, that for some reason I couldn't log into. So then, I'm trying to reset my password. I'm trying to, reset my password. Nothing was working. I could not get into either one of these accounts. And then I seen this email from PayPal saying, that I logged in to PayPal from Saudi Arabia. I'm like, oh no, what the fuck? Where I was in Iraq, Saudi Arabia is right below Iraq. I got a lot of Iraq videos. I was worried, like, I don't know, was it someone, from, that hates me from Iraq, or the Middle Eastern area, that was trying to steal my money. And I was seriously, like, really worried that they did take my entire paycheck, because it was right at the beginning of the month, right about the time that I should have got paid. And I had bills to pay, and I don't want to go in too much of my, financial troubles. That's one of the reasons I was really debating on doing this video. I'm gonna try to skip that, I don't want you guys to know too much about my personal life. But I did have 3 roommates, and now we have 2. So losing an extra roommate, that paid, basically split the cost of the bills. I don't know. We're kind of, I'm the main income. My other roommate doesn't work, so I'm the main income. Like, we needed that money to pay the bills, to get groceries on the table, and my money wasn't there. I couldn't access my money. It took me more than a week, almost 2 weeks, before I finally got my money. But that was just a really stressful time. I was worried that, someone from Saudi Arabia took my money. Thank God they didn't take my money, so that's the good part. No money was taken. But it was just the stress factor and the fact that I couldn't log into my accounts. I couldn't get my money. I couldn't get paid. And, it kind of messes up my chance of me, like, getting a PS4. Like, right at the beginning of the month, that was what I was going to do, was get a PS4. And then that happened. And then, we're behind on a certain bill. And, not a big deal. We actually made a promise to pay right at the beginning of the month when I got paid on the 1st to get that paid. And I failed my promise to paid. And then the next, month's bill came around, and it was 2 bills all together at once I had to pay when I finally got paid. And, that was a couple $100s. And I'm like, oh my God, dude, I can't. I couldn't believe that happened, Maybe I didn't explain that very well. Basically, we owed this amount of money on a bill. We were behind. And since we didn't pay that, the next bill cycled through, since it took, longer than a week for me to get paid. And then since I already failed the promise to pay, they wanted the full, 2-month payment from me. And that just, shot my chance of getting the PS4 out the window, having to fork out that much money for a bill all at one time. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. It's so stressful. And I don't understand what is the point of this hacking group. Why do hackers do that? I mean, they obviously could have took my money. I don't know, but maybe they couldn't. Maybe, I think, like, PayPal stopped, it from happening before it happened, one of those type of things. But reading their Twitter, this hacking group that I'm not gonna mention their name, it looks like that they don't steal people's money. Like, they just hack hack into people's accounts, fuck around with shit. They post videos on YouTubers' channels, and they just do stupid stuff. Because of them being stupid, I am thankful they didn't take my money. Not really thanking them, fuck them. But, because of them being stupid, that stopped me from getting paid. And, they changed the passwords to my accounts, so it's so much work, calling them up a couple different times, talking to them on the phone, trying to get everything situated, proving I'm the real Josh Keatley, and emailing back and forth. It was an absolute nightmare. It took up so much of my time. That was, kind of the lack of videos this month, because such a headache, no, they didn't take my money, but, they really, stopped me from making as many videos as I could have been making, which could have, got me more money, and they really screwed me over by not having my money, to pay that bill, that promised to pay. I had to pay a 2-month bill because of their shenanigans, just some bullshit. They really fucked me over, whether it's just fun and games, oh, we didn't steal your money, they didn't say this to me, I'm not contacting them, it's just fun and games and all, but, they're fucking with people's lives. It's not cool. I mean, I'm thankful that they didn't take money. I did see a post where it said they took a couple thousand from this one YouTuber. I don't know if that's true or not. They make a lot of different claims, like they shut down Minecraft, and Minecraft was shut down for a day, or for a couple hours. I seen a video about that as well. So that's what they want. They want to be the next Lizard Squad. I'll just put that out there. It wasn't Lizard Squad. It was someone high up there, and everybody, I'm not gonna sit here and boost up, different hacking groups, because they're stupid. Like, I don't understand the point of them at all. It makes no sense. And guys, I have not yet mentioned this gameplay on the screen. You see me, at the very beginning, just kicking everyone's ass. Almost every single person rage quit. I was kicking everyone's ass that bad. Only one person stayed in the game, and it became a pretty good 1v1. The player was pretty decent, and I thought this was really cool gameplay. Definitely check it out. Let's go ahead and get back to this hacking group. Now, how I finally figured out who it was, this was after I got paid and everything. They actually tried to upload a video onto my channel. They did this through my network. Full Screen has an uploader, just like you go to upload a video on YouTube, you can do that right from Full Screen. Pretty convenient. But I clicked on there, and there was a video that had like an error, thing on it. Like, I couldn't even click on it, so I didn't get to see the video, what it was about. I was almost tempted just to, press the upload button. That way I could watch it, seeing what the video was about, what it said. I don't know, but I never did. I am really curious, was it just about the hacking group? Did it, mention me at all? What possibly could the video been about? I don't know. So now, like I said earlier, at the beginning of the month, I had big plans. I was gonna immediately buy a PS4. I was actually gonna trade or pawn in my Xbox One to get a PS4. It's just so hard, trying to make a living off of YouTube money, when you're not that big of a YouTuber, and having bills, and just everything to pay, and then you gotta fork out money for games, fork out money for new system like a PS4. Man, it's been on my mind all the time how I'm gonna get a PS4. That's an extra $400, with the Black Ops 3, the DLC, a headset, that's an extra $400-$500 that I gotta fork out. So I just been brainstorming on really hard how to do this, and I don't know, I'm still brainstorming. I mean, the worst thing that's gonna happen is, I'm gonna have to wait the DLC, and that's what I want it for, is the DLC that comes out February 2nd, basically February 1st, because it comes out at like midnight. But I really wanted to make sure to have the PS4 and everything. I want to go into all my financial, situations, but, after I get paid, I have to then send money to my bank, and it takes 3 to 5 days. So, if I don't get paid to the 1st, it's not going to be to like the 3rd until I get paid, again, if I don't get it with this money that I have now. I don't know. So I'm brainstorming. I mean, the worst thing that's going to happen is I'm going to get the PlayStation 4 a couple days late. You might think that's no big deal, and to a normal person that's not, but for YouTubers, that first day views on DLC is huge. If I'm 3 days behind playing the DLC, I mean, other YouTubers are going to have a huge jump jump on me. They're gonna know so much more. They might have the Easter egg solved, by then. 3 days late, that's a huge deal. It's definitely gonna hurt me. So I don't know. I gotta figure out something. Maybe I'll just do a straight trade with someone. My Xbox One, all my games for their PS4. But it's something I talk about in my streams all the time. Because it's just one of those things that is on my mind all the time. I'm thinking about. I can't wait just to get a PS4 and just get done with it. And it's like, when you do have everything all mapped out, you think you got it all planned out, things like this happen. But don't you worry, guys. I will figure it out. Next DLC that comes out, I'm gonna have epic Call of Duty zombie videos. Definitely stay tuned. Make sure to check it out, guys. And I was really debating whether to put this video out. I hate having negative videos on my channel. I want nothing but positivity. But I just want to really update you guys, let you know what is going on, what happened in my life. I do want you guys, to be a part of my life, to understand more about me, So this is something that happened, and it's crazy because this hacking group doesn't, go after small YouTubers, they only mention big YouTubers. So I'm really surprised that they even chose me. And that's really weird. Like, I'm not excited that they chose me or anything. I just think it's weird, I'm not that big of a YouTuber for them to attack me, And it's something, as you become bigger on YouTuber, it's a bigger problem you have to worry about, hashtag YouTube problems. It's like my man Biggie said, more money, more problems. That is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. I want to thank you, and you have a great day today.